If there were no humans on Earth, the planet would experience a dramatic transformation over time. Here's a breakdown of what might happen in the absence of human life. Immediate environmental changes. Without humans to maintain buildings, roads, and power plants, they would begin to deteriorate. Cities would quickly become overgrown with vegetation, and electrical grids would fail within a few days or weeks. Many animal species would expand their habitats into areas once dominated by humans. Urban spaces would be reclaimed by wildlife, leading to the reappearance of ecosystems where cities and towns now exist. Long-term environmental recovery. Industrial activities like burning fossil fuels and deforestation would stop. Air quality would improve dramatically, and water bodies would recover from pollution, as there would be no industrial waste or agricultural runoff. Over centuries, the carbon dioxide levels would gradually decrease as vegetation, particularly forests, would regrow and absorb CO2. Climate change would likely slow, although its effects would persist for some time. Biodiversity changes. Species that were previously endangered or confined to certain areas due to human activity might recover and spread. Large mammals such as wolves, bears, and bison could thrive in regions where they once roamed freely before human settlement. Domesticated animals like dogs, cats, and livestock would either adapt to wild environments or face extinction. Some could integrate into ecosystems, while others would struggle without human care. Plant life dominance. Forests and grasslands would eventually regrow in most regions, especially in areas where human agriculture had previously cleared the land. Grasses and wildflowers would take over urban spaces, and plant life would reclaim areas like farmland and parks. Some ecosystems might be disrupted by invasive species that had been introduced by humans. Without humans to manage these species, they could outcompete native wildlife, leading to shifts in biodiversity. Decay of human structures. Skyscrapers, bridges, and monuments would collapse within a few hundred years due to lack of maintenance. Nature would slowly break down even the most durable structures like concrete and metal. Without human control, nuclear power plants would eventually experience meltdowns, causing localized environmental disasters. However, the impact of these would diminish over thousands of years as radiation levels decrease. Geological and atmospheric changes. Over millennia, natural processes like volcanic activity and ocean circulation would eventually balance the climate. Human-induced effects like the melting of ice caps or rising sea levels might stabilize after thousands of years. Without the warming effects of human activity, Earth might slowly revert to a more natural climate cycle. However, the changes we've triggered might persist for hundreds or thousands of years before a natural balance is restored. In essence, Earth would likely recover and thrive over time without humans, although it would take centuries for ecosystems to fully re-establish and for human-made structures to completely disappear. The absence of humans would allow for the natural world to reclaim much of what was lost during human dominance.